cool like that. It's not right.
She said she don't. She said she don't want to be around them. So I just go ahead and tell you right now. That's one of the main reasons I said I ain't going to the one shit. Like she don't. She's like fuck that
Yes,
because
sir.
if she hears something and I don't hear something, she gonna react worse than I would.
Hell yeah. What's going on though? Got the
Right.
stream rocking.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Especially pointed towards me, because she gonna be like, nigga, do you know what the fuck you gonna do to all of us in here if you do some shit like that?
She's gonna drop in with a prophecy. She's like, we will all die.
What the fuck?
Someone just quickly run into someone's mouth.
But she hates it. She hates it though because I don't never do nothing in front of her. And then like when people do shit to me or whatever in front of her, I let them have it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna catch you later. You know what I'm saying? Because I want her to see me in a beast mode and shit because like I don't want her to get fucked up and be like, do me how you did this person. Like, nah.
Wait,
I ain't
what?
even trying to hear that shit. Yeah. Because when she get drunk, she would talk crazy.
Right.
And if she see
Okay.
me beat the dog shit out of somebody, you know what I'm saying? Or I call my people in there, then she go, oh, what
It's
you
all
gonna do?
yeah.
Call your people.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
different
you gonna
story.
do this? Like I ain't got time for that. Like I'm telling you, like when a nigga push me, when a nigga
Mm,
push me in front of all them people, I wanted to shoot that nigga so bad. You know what I'm saying? And she was out there, I just put my head down. I was like, anybody else need a fish sandwich?
right,
But
the
when I
right
caught
thing
that
to do.
nigga in the hood, oh my gosh. This the thing. That nigga wasn't even in the hood. He was in South Charleston, and I was going to the fucking store to get some propane in the middle of the day to go do something. And he's out in front of the fucking soul food restaurant and shit, right? Standing outside, nigga, shit. I fucking parked in the middle of the road, got out and pistol whipped that nigga in front of the store, nigga, and
Oh
kept it
my
moving.
God, what the?
I came home. I was like, "Yeah, baby, I just seen that nigga from the other night." She was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Ah." She's like, "Did you say anything to him?" I was like, "Nah." And then fucking like the next week we seen him out and shit, and he was like, "Fuck you, Marv, nigga, you lucky I don't." Then my fucking cousin knocked him out and put the pistol in his mouth. Said, "Nigga,
Oh
we'll
my
kill you."
God, what the
Said,
Bro.
"Nigga,
fuck?
we'll kill you."
Bro.
And the motherfucker ain't ever said nothing. She was like, "What is?" She said, "What the fuck
Right,
happened?" I
what is
was
going
like,
on?
"I'm like, baby, he should have did what he did the other day." And then like the one time I'm sitting there with him, the dude called me. The video I sent you of me beating the shit out of the dude on his job.
Yeah,
Yeah, he called me and he was like, "Yeah, when I get off work, I'm gonna shoot you." I looked at her and then I was like, I said, "Baby, stay with mom and them for a minute." I took a laugh and went to his job and beat his ass and came back home. And she was like, "What the fuck did you go do?" Because I came back all brave, all heavy, had blood all on my hands and shit. I was like, "Oh fuck, I forgot to wash my hands." I was like, "Oh, I beat the shit out of somebody." She was like, "What the fuck?"
well, we
She,
need to practice hiding evidence. What's the fuck?
she was like, "You don't never." She's like, "You don't never take me." No, you don't need to see that.
She wants to be involved. What the fuck?
Yeah, you don't never take me to see. No.
Does she think it's like a goddamn cinema?
Yeah, like fuck on.
That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck. That's a little bit
Man,
funny.
oh man.
Why
Yeah,
don't
cause
you get me
I
to
like
get me
I'm the type
down?
I be real calm about shit. I be telling niggas like, "Look, man, you don't even want that time. Like, can you please just go to fuck on?" They be like, "Nigga,
Man.
you ain't gonna do shit out here." I be like, "You're right." You know, I don't say it, but I be thinking you're right. But when I catch your ass outside, nigga,
When I
I'm
catch
gonna
you
give your ass
slipping,
that work,
I'm gonna
nigga.
give you the fucking. I'm gonna give
I
you
don't even
the.
catch them slipping. I can give them
Okay.
time to put their hands
Nah,
up.
nah, nigga. I catch them motherfuckers slipping like Tupac said. I catch them coked up and weeded. Nigga, fuck all that
Shit.
shit, nigga. 'Cause
That
most of these
big
niggas
nigga,
that be
that big
trying to
nigga
get
was
at
out
me,
there.
bro. You already know most
That
of them
nigga
niggas
was
that
out
try
there
to
with
get
his
at me.
people.
They try to
That
have
nigga out there
niggas
with
with
his
them.
people. They was all laughing and shit. I
Yeah.
see that nigga having a good time. I put that bitch in park so fast, he ain't know who the fuck I was. I honked at that motherfucker and you gone van and hit that nigga like 6 times in the head with that pistol. I was,
Yeah. Yep.
wow. I was slinging that pistol
Right.
like I had a sword.
Bro, I would, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, my nigga. Like, bro, that's what I be trying to tell you. Motherfuckers be thinking
Hard
that
to
they hard
produce.
and shit in front of their friends with their partners and shit, and then when you catch them by themselves in that store with their kid or something, you know what I'm saying? Then it's a whole new them. And bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't give a fuck if you try that some week, bro. Like
Hey, back out.
every single time, bro,
Mr.
No,
something
no,
happened to
right.
me,
So,
Marv.
Ulysses
It's motherfuckers that got their
above the
partners with
breeze.
them. They always got their partners with them.
What'd you say?
I said these niggas that's always trying to test me, they always got somebody with them all the time. They ain't never by
Oh
themselves.
yeah.
Never by themselves. And if they are by themselves, nigga, they always try to flash the gun or something like that. Them niggas, they
The thing is,
never.
them niggas be by themselves, but they just like to try to cause a scene here. They like to try to make me like a punk in front of people and shit.
Yep.
Which I like it though when they do that shit because when I don't react, it's usually there's like fucking somebody like real important standing around watching. And the last time that the motherfucker pushed me, and the motherfucker was like, and I was like, anybody else want a fish sandwich? The next week, somebody came up to me and gave me $500. I was like, what's this for? He said, cause you didn't kill that man. I said, do what? He said, man, he said, he pushed you to the ground. He said, you got up with your hand on your gun and you put your head down and you thought about it and you said, can I get anybody else a fish sandwich? He said, I respect that. He said, I respect that. He was like, I respect that. And ever since then, I've been on the master vendors list and everything. He was over the master vendors list for the fucking Charleston.
Oh.
So like, he gave me $500 and he put me on I'm over we're number one, so we get called for everything that goes on in Charleston. Yeah. And so, yeah. That's another reason why I don't react out there. But the main reason is I don't want Mimi to see the beast in me.
You know
Cause
what's
I
funny,
used to
bro?
be known for
I was
knocking
just
a
about to
bitch
say,
out.
you've been known to knock
put my
motherfuckers out,
bitches-
bro.
I put my bitch to sleep with
That's
no
all
problem.
right. I was about
But
to say, we both known for that, though. You know what I'm saying?
I've been with Mimi for 9 years. I've been with Mimi for 9 years, and I ain't never knocked her out. I smacked her once or twice when I first got with her.
See,
But
that's
I've been
like,
about 7 years. No, for real though.
you know what's
In 7
funny?
years, I ain't put my hands on her.
Marv telling the truth, my nigga, because when I headbutt my baby mama, nigga, that nigga laughed
I
about
think
it for like
just
15 seconds, then told me, he was like, nah, nigga, you was wrong for that.
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie. It's like, my baby mama, she had to leave me. Because every time she did something wrong, I put her ass to sleep.
I think that one's a little bit of a different situation, though.
Yeah. I used to put that bitch to sleep all the time. I'm talking about, I remember one time, she ran up to my granny and to David Smith and them while they was outside. And I said, do you really think they going to say, I knocked her ass out right in front of them. Everybody went on about their business. I drug that bitch back in the house. Fuck out of here. Fuck you talking to.
I'll tell you what, though.
Yeah.
I said,
Like for real. Let me tell you, one time, the bitch took and she beat herself with the door.
Damn.
And she took down.
What?
She hit herself with the door and stuff and called the police and said I beat her, right? Let me tell you what fucking this cop said. The motherfucker said, what the fuck is his name? Hatfield. It was a Hatfield, one of them Hatfield McCoy motherfuckers. Hatfield's ass. He told her, he said, I know Marvin didn't do this. He said, because you wouldn't be able to talk when you called us.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but we have this zero tolerance here for domestic violence, so they had to take it.
Yep.
It's a 5-point game.
And the motherfucker told him, he got me on ER and
They
everything. He
were
said, I
in
know you can
total
do it.
control.
He told the judge, too. He said, I know you can do it because she could talk and she could see.
That level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an
That was his exact word.
a well-oiled machine.
That
I'll be
motherfucker
interested to
said,
see
I
if they
know
can
he
keep
could do
doing
it
this.
because she could
On the
talk
court
and
for
she
the
could see.
Bulls. They've got
I mean, what else is
Jared
gonna take?
Lamb is
Like,
out there with
God
Miles
damn.
Bridges. And there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard position. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall
I feel
short
bad
of
about it, but I
expectations.
talk about it because I know
What do
what I
these
did.
teams
I know
need to do
what's
to
wrong.
get back on track?
You know what I'm saying?
First of all,
Yeah,
they
that's
have
the same
to
with me, bro.
relax. They
Same with
can't
me, fam.
panic.
I done did a lot of time. I done did a lot of
Like
time
Mimi,
for
she
shit like
always
that.
be trying to press it out of me. She be like, "Go ahead, hit me like you want to." I be like, I'm just gonna go for a walk."
For real, you know what?
Then when I go outside, she come
Bashi,
outside
you know what?
yelling,
Bushi.
"You punk motherfucker!"
Or Samson, you know what's
that's
crazy? Motherfuckers out here in the United States will push you to that. Females, regardless of who they are, will push you to that type of limit because they have laws surrounding that here to where they protect a woman at all costs. And then if you one of those type of pretty boy men or one of those men that think that they're, law-abiding citizens, they'll let a man literally get beat up by a woman in public, sit there, she'll take off on him. As soon as she get hit back or get pushed, the motherfuckers want to start to step up and be heroes. Oh, you're not supposed to put But this motherfucker stepped in a man's position multiple times, putting their hands on me. Now, I get it's not right to put your hands on a woman. We're 2 to 10 times stronger than most women. You know what I'm saying? And we know how to fight better than all women. Women just grab hair unless they're like Ronda Rousey or some shit. But going back to the point is that when most of these men change, like I have or like Marv have, from changing from doing that type of shit to women because they know we don't take that type of shit, motherfuckers will test you. Bro, I've been tested multiple times just out here trying to coach football by fucking mothers and shit trying to get at me because trying to, oh, you ain't finna. I have to let them know, like, listen, you better go on about yourself because if I was the old me, we wouldn't be talking right now. But there's no talking. You know what I'm saying? You talking because I'm allowing you to. You know what I mean? It's like out here in the United States, they protect these women even if they do put their hands on a man. So we got to change from those type of ways. Like if a man is not giving a fuck or have no chill, you know what I'm saying? We going to do time. I've done a lot of time from not having no chill just because I want to headbutt a bitch and split her shit all the way to fuck open because she done put herself in a man's position. Now I'm in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? It's tough, man. I remember when I hit up Marv the day I got out of jail. I hit this nigga up. I was like, Marv, I went to jail. That's why I ain't been on. Headbutt my baby mama, man. They didn't. You know what's funny though? She hit me with a lamp while I was holding my son, and so she tried to go and hit me again with the lamp, and I blocked it and pulled her forward and headbutted her at the same time. Not that violence is good. Violence is not cool, especially violence on a woman. But I'm gonna protect myself and my son at all costs. You know what I mean? What would anybody else fucking do? Honestly, sound like somebody chopping up some shit over there. That shit said. I was like, oh, is that where we're at this morning?
In the season, but of course it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
MP with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to McCullum. The three. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
Oh, shit.
Bridges, right side. Lamb passes to MP. Down low. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by MP. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helps them all season long. Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right
They
now.
need to make some money,
It's
man.
going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to
They're
climb
slow
out of this
now, this
hole.
Now,
motherfucker.
B.A., you can
Come on out here.
Hey, man. Putting this Keith on this fucking joint like that, bro. What's another element?
Don't know what you speak of such a thing, so I don't think I want to smoke another blunt. Shit. Yeah, this my kid don't get nothing done. I want to smoke a blunt, smoke a black. I want to take a break and play the game.
Man, that's why I don't get nothing done. I want to smoke. I want to play the game. I want to make music. I want to make beats. I want to, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the 9 to 5, but literally, I work 10 hours of shit, 10 hours a day. So when I start work, I work 10 hours. Which is bullshit. But it's okay. I get 3 days off.
What the hell in her corner this time of the day?
Sorry, Kennedy.
That's all good.
Oh shit.
I ain't gonna do huggies, man. If I got the bread, I will. But if I ain't got the bread, I ain't doing huggies. I'm doing fucking.
Hoagies?
Yeah.
They expensive?
I got some bread, but I'm not buying no more. That shit take up too much room. And I hardly sold any.
Get
I
more
always
clothes
end up
opportunities.
just selling
Well, that
like
would
the
cut into the
fucking
deficit
tacos and
quickly
burritos
if he
when I go out of town.
You got the
That's
fish
all they
tacos?
sell. Yeah, I gotta do it because fish tacos, the fucking bikers like.
Hernan
Because
Gomez
it's
is
healthy
checked.
and it's light. And when they ride and shit,
Yeah.
they don't upset their stomach or whatever. So they
Yep.
fucking, they like to eat healthy and light shit. So.
No, I'm hiring them for Daft's ass right now.
Like I'm thinking about taking the fucking,
And
just
CJ
buying
McCollum
again,
getting more
50-pound
on-ball
bag of
action
rice,
after his move away from
taking the
Portland
fucking
Gray.
pot
And
and
McCollum
making
has
fucking
shown
rice
that's
up
where
there,
he's
just put
best.
rice and beans
Great
in
at
the
breaking
fucking
down defenders and
tacos.
setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
They
Like
got Larry Nance. He's out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5.
What the fuck?
Here's Alvarado. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Stolen by Lamb.
I don't know what to do.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot,
I'm about to
Brian.
bring that
Well, the
up
Bulls
with
are a
Mimi.
force once again. Zach LaVine said, quote, "It's a new team, a new
We'll have to make
mindset,
some
and I'm
rice
always
and water.
confident. You step on the line, throw the ball up, and I don't think anybody's
Cover
better
these
than
damn
us.
tacos.
Guys, they're ready."
And they've got the talent to back it up, Allie. Thanks. Here's Alvarado. After the basket by Chicago. Pass to McCollum. With the 10-footer. Here's Alvarado.
I
Covered
got
by
this
MP.
one, but this rice
Just
is
4 to
so
shoot.
forever. It needs to be thrown
Over
away.
MP.
I can get
And
a
it's Alvarado missing.
20-pound bag of rice for
The Bulls have gotten
$10.
2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
$5, it was like $7 for a 20-pound
To the middle.
bag.
Here's Vucevic. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Now here's McCollum. Coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Vucevic. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 5 points now this quarter.
Showing
Valanciunas
off
with the
another part
fadeaway.
of his game. Valanciunas just proving he has a reliable jump shot too.
And he lobs it up. And the power finish by Vucevic.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these
Oh, we
guys out
finna
on the
bring all this
bench.
shit all
Their
the way back.
reaction says
What you
it
talking
all.
about?
They are fired up.
Let's go.
Now here's Valanciunas. And in that win against the Grizzlies, he's another guy who
Let's go
played
ahead and
really
do that.
well.
Oh,
Pass to McCollum. Here's Murphy.
No.
Valanciunas with it. Covered by
Not a
Vucevic.
chance.
Here's McCollum. They get it back. Vucevic
Are you
with
kidding?
the steal. Lamb finds MP.
15 damn boys just now going to school.
Who is?
The one. The neighbors. The little boys my son be playing with.
1:43 left to play in
They
the
got
first
me
half
big
of
dicks.
basketball.
Every time I see you right to school, fuck no. 'Cause first of all, he ain't gonna get
You
up in
could
time.
just see how
Right.
in sync
So I
they
don't
were
give a
there.
ride to
That's
school.
what
My
it
son
takes
get
to
on the
pull
bus.
that off. New Orleans
Yeah,
has
my
gone
kids are
2
on the
for
bus,
2
too.
from the arc here
Yeah,
in
my
the
kids
second.
on the
You don't
bus
make no
right now.
friends getting a ride to school and shit.
Nance
You
with a
gotta get
screen
on
on
the bus,
Levine.
talk
Yeah,
For
to
for
them.
three,
real.
McCollum.
That's, bro, that's what
And
my
the
kids do. My
Pelicans hit
kids,
again from deep.
man, we think the same way.
Why they're winning? It's
That's
because
crazy.
of his play
But we old
offensively.
school, though. You know what I'm saying? We was raised old school. You know what I mean?
Here's MP. He had 9 points in his last time out. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I'm killing
Why,
they
he's a
stupid
bit
asses right now.
undersized.
Pieces of trash. Down by 20. I'm trying to work myself back
Here.
up. Why did they take me out of the game?
CJ McCollum has been leading the charge for New Orleans,
They're gonna take
helping
a
them
nigga out the
space
game.
the
Oh,
floor.
man.
2 triples in.
They lined up out there this morning. What's going on? What's going on? They out there. Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look at...
Slate absolutely gives your attention. No easy games.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are
Fred
ready to
be
take it
parking there.
away for the start of the third quarter.
Yeah. Then fucking shit.
They took a nigga out. I came back in. We was down by 10, 20. They put me back in. Now we down by 10.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Miles Bridges is out there with Nikola Vucevic.
Change it up on you, man.
Then it's
I'm a
MP.
levels,
Then there's
two-way
Zach Levine.
scorer.
And it's Lamb in a small forward. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
You really on the move, huh? I was like, yeah.
McCollum against MP. Here's Nance. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist.
Everything got to do.
Nance has got his first 2 points.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Outside for Levine. MP outside. Vucevic, a screen on Valanciunas. MP, the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Rolling with purpose off the pick. Vooch, impressive basketball IQ, is really featured in screen and rolls. Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
And another basket for New Orleans.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots.
Man, I thought you left the party.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Back to McCollum. Nance finds McCollum. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
McCollum against MP. There's the drive, and he's going for the lob.
Either way, I would have got blocked.
Well,
Or just
McCollum,
stopped like that. So
21 points in the
either way,
game.
I'm glad it happened.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Daniels. Valanciunas with a screen on Levine. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Marshall, he's checked in.
They take me out the games at the most pivotal points of the game, like when they need me the most. They take me out the fucking game.
New Orleans in the lead. We've got Herb Jones, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Hayes. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. McCollum outside. Hayes with a screen on MP. McCollum's shot is off.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Of course he has.
Bridges, a screen on Hayes. MP, the pass to Bridges.
Foul. Come on, man. They've been fucking all over me all this game, bro. It's your first foul call.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step
man.
as
This
a
nigga
franchise.
C.J. McCollum is all over me.
Good on the bucket.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
McCollum against MP. Valanciunas with a screen on MP. The 11-footer. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 23 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that one drops.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to McCullum. Oh, a clear foul there.
This nigga just blows right past the defender. 2K, you need to
And I'm
fix a
sure
lot
it
of shit,
inspired
bro.
lots of
That's the
hoopers
reason
out
why
there.
You guys got the same
Nance,
people
he's
every
checked in
year
for New
doing that
Orleans.
cheese shit just like the computer.
Chicago trailing here. MP outside, picked by Vucevic. And he lobs it up top. And the power finish by Vucevic.
In terms of pure scores, Vucevic, one of the best in the game.
What the hell? Hell no.
Here's McCullum. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Vucevic against Valanciunas. Pass to Jones. McCullum outside. Shot clock at 5.
Shooting with that damn
And
fucking
it's off from
screen.
three-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now Ball.
Why'd you pass it to
Back
Ball
to
and not
MP.
to fucking Bridges, who's right there next to you? Stupid ass nigga.
And here is Vucevic.
Okay, fucking,
And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
MP against Nance. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just outstanding distribution.
took me out the game again. This game is a piece of shit.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Shoots over Bridges and misses it off the right side of the rim. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Alvarado, covered by MP. Pass to Marshall. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Valanciunas. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort.
Got
This
two
game
players that
wasn't
barely-
handed to
barely
them.
missed a
They
fucking
took it.
point. Barely missed a fucking shot.
That's not a foul. Are you kidding me?
He hits the first one, and that brings some changes for New Orleans. Hayes is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's McCullum in for Jones. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Bridges. White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dosunmu in for Lamb. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hayes finds McCullum. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. 11 feet out. Pass to Marshall. And so the Pelicans take the win. A competitive game. You have.
I promise 2K's studios need to do some real work with the gameplay, man. It's crazy. It's almost like you guys enjoy making bullshit games sometimes. Just put whatever out. And we have nothing else to play, so shit, fuck it. We gotta get our basketball fix in somehow. Microtransaction basketball game. It's fucking crazy. with the ice cold feature. Watch this. Taz.
Man, that new MP joint trash. Whack. Crazy thing is, it ain't even that hard to rap. Man, Chuck, kick a beat.
Oh yeah.
Make
yeah,
a beat.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, I like this one.
Get him set.
Hey, yo, MP cannot touch me. If you disagree, go climb a tree. MP covering the fleas. Hey, he's the worst baller in the city. Whoa, you can't jump, you got weak knees. You can't shoot even in boots. So yeah, you need a rapper root, toot, scoot. Shep Owens gonna dunk on MP. Hey, man, I can do this forever, man.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't though.
What? What you talking about? That was fire.
Yeah, I don't think that anyone should ever listen to that, like, ever. Yeah.
Man, y'all tripping, man. This is gonna do numbers. Man, if I say my rhyme's fire, both y'all sit down.
Yeah, no, we got, it's like, unreleased, like a Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang clan, they don't release some stuff.
Right,
How we mark,
right,
you know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's saved on here.
Yo, what's going on? You already know what it is. It's your boy DJ, and you are back in the mix. And we got a special guest right now, my homie, my brother from another. You know him, you love him, or unless you don't. MP is in the house. What's up, man?
What up, DJ? I can't complain, man. How you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I just want to catch up with you and see what's going on, man. I want to see how my favorite baller/rapper is doing, and I'm wondering if you have any other professions that you plan on pursuing, bro.
Oh, you got jokes, man. Mr. Quit Basketball to DJ, you got jokes.
Me? No,
yeah.
I'm not getting on you. I'm just saying, man. You're a man of many talents, just like myself.
All right, well, in that case, I'm here to formally declare my candidacy for governor. Formally.
This guy, man, you need to add comedian to the list. Look, you do keep us guessing, right? So that track that you dropped with Demo, it came out of nowhere, bro. Talk about that.
Come on, DJ. I gotta keep you on your toes, man. I don't want you to know what's coming up, but just when you think you got me figured out, boom, I gotta go. Change the game.
Wow, look at the confidence on this man.
I'm telling you.
So does this mean an album is in the works now?
Oh, come on, DJ. I don't know, man. I don't know about all that, but I will tell you this. A few weeks ago, I thought I was just a basketball player, and that's it. And then I dropped this track, and it turns out I'm actually fire on the mic.
Yeah, and now you're on a track with Boz.
Exactly. So anything's possible, you feel me? I mean, you just gotta sit back and wait for me to decide which world I want to take over.
So, MP, tell me more about how you got together with Boz and Elite.
Yo, honestly, man, I gotta give a ton of credit to Monk because he put the track together and he made me sound so good, bruh. I mean, nothing happens without that track. But then Boz heard the track and he invited me to do something that him and Elite were putting together.
Okay, okay, wow, man. So, talk to me about the experience of working with these guys, because they don't answer my phone calls.
I mean, bro, they're pros. They are pros, you know? They made it easy on me. You know, Elite produced a phenomenal track. And once I got in the booth, it was just a flow state. The bars were just coming out of left field. And man, it was a major moment collaborating with some people that you respected and admired for such a long time.
Now, this sounds like a great experience, MP. But I know firsthand that the organization may not always love these extracurriculars. Now, do you think that they're worried that this might pull you away from basketball?
Nah, that's actually a fair question, man. And I can understand how someone might be worried about that, you know? But if I'm being truthful here, basketball is and will always be my top priority. Always. So anything like this that I do off the court, it's just a hobby, bro.
Man, you heard it here first, folks. We're not going to be able to see those MP World Tour dates anytime soon.
You're crazy, man. Nah, man, I'm strictly sticking to ball here. But yeah, man, I got a great team and a support system that knows that I'm going to handle my business on the court. And they trust that I can manage my time off of it as well. Plus, I hope they enjoy the track too, you know?
You know what, MP? I love what I'm hearing, brother. I really do. So if you release any more music, you stop by the mix. You got a home here.
That's love.
And we want to know what's going on.
Nah, that's love, fam. I appreciate that, man.
I appreciate you coming through, bro.
Nah, thank you, man. I had a blast, bro.
Look, we're going to kick it off to commercials, but once again,
Ian,
this
what's
is
going
DJ,
on, man?
and you're in the
How you
mix.
doing today? Thank you for stopping by again, man. Coach Graves. What happened with John Morant? I mean, I think John Morant's one of the best point guards in the league, if not one of the most athletic point guards. But what happened with him?
He about to tear the roof off. MP, over here, over here.
I'm just saying, like, thoughts on him. He the best in the league currently, and he ain't even in his prime. Nah, he ain't in his prime yet. I feel like he's doing a tremendous job for sure on his basketball capabilities and the way he just overall plays the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's dope at what he does, and yeah.
Everything all right, Coach?
Some people can't appreciate, you know, having guys around like that. You know what I mean? He's very athletic. He's a good player for sure.
Your flow is sick.
Seriously, Coach?
Seriously, I was just listening to that new track you dropped. It's amazing.
You should make it your in-arena music.
Really?
Yes, yes, absolutely. You got talent. People are gonna love this.
Okay, just one suggestion. The next one you do, you gotta get a little shout out to me, okay?
What?
Coach Wayne Graves is the best around. He writes with the plays and I slam it down.
Man, bro, like, yeah, he is. He is super fast for sure.
Off the top of my head.
And
I know you probably have something better.
those
right?
crossovers
wow,
are crazy. When he gets you on the run like that down court, and he hit you with that quick maneuver or that back, like he did that other night when he did that behind the back and then jammed it, I was like, woo! I hopped out my seat. Elevated floor taking souls. He dancing also. Yeah, he's an all-around all-star right now. Now, MVP caliber, we're gonna have to see if he can keep that high energy. You know what I'm saying? Every point guard that comes into the league with that high energy, you know what I'm saying? They can't, outlast it. Look at Russell Westbrook. Look at Derrick Rose. Any of them high energy, high athletic, high tone, tempo, those guys, man, they start to lose it after a while, man. I just hope that he can keep it up.
Almost every team
and
has some kind of roster turnover in the
offseason.
offseason. So, Greg, this
Kinda
time
like
of year
Stephen
can
Curry
be about getting
If
familiar
you get that
with your
three
new
ball
teammates.
really added to the game, it's over.
There's always a feeling out process
Not saying he can't
this
shoot
early
threes,
in the schedule.
but
It's
they're not
about
like-
finding your team's identity,
Fuck.
figuring out how
They're
all
not
the
like
pieces
sniper.
are going to fit.
A look at the
I see
starting
what they're
group
about to
for the
do.
Magic.
They're about
Ben Carroll
to
up there with Mohamed Bamba.
number 20.
Then it's Terrence Ross.
They're gonna let him just
then
do
there's
whatever.
Harris, and it's Fultz in at the 1. Smalls,
Get your
passes
ass
to
out of
Bridges.
here.
That's a set that's comfortable for Bridges. I mean, he's got a good feel for the pick and roll, either as a creator or as a finisher.
Marquez Fultz. He gonna just get.
Here's Fultz. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Passes it to Ross. Bamba setting the pick for Ross.
Iconic Gritty.
That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Vucevic.
Get your shit sent to Jerusalem, Vucevic.
Ross against MP.
Why my own player try to run with him? Like,
Now, here's Bamba. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And he makes the bucket.
What? Come on, Red.
and
That's a soft foul.
Free throw line. That one on Vucevic. The Magic shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they
Oh,
choose
no.
to,
I didn't mean to do
knowing
that. That was my
it's
bad. I just
not a
wanted to
bad thing to
press
send them to the
triangle.
foul line.
I just want to press a run for double tap it on mistake.
And here in the first,
At
closing
least
in
just
on
lob
2
it
minutes
over
play.
his head. Oh,
His second
what a
shot goes
move.
in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Ross has
So
earned
this
his
is what they're gonna
reputation
do.
as a
They're gonna
team
have their
first
point
guy.
guard,
Excellent at
and then
distributing the ball.
if I lock down their point
Marquez and
guard,
the
the
Magic
guy
had
that's
some
playing
of
the
the
center,
worst injury
he's
luck
gonna
in
have a
this
good
NBA
game.
the last couple seasons.
Certainly have, Kevin, and this is a team that has been trying to
I'm gonna have
develop young
motherfuckers
players.
getting dunked on tonight.
They've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Here's Fultz. The shot off that time. Nice D from Levine. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's
Get your
stolen
shit.
by Fultz. And just under 2.5
Who the
minutes
fuck is
elapsed here in
supposed
the
to be on
first.
Mo Bamba?
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous
The fuck?
offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
I told you, watch this game. You're going to see exactly what I say. The guys
MP
down
against
low are going to
Fultz.
be the ones to...
There's the lob to Bridges. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
The Magic have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The pass to Bamba. Poked away. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
What the
It's stolen
fuck?
by Fultz. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
This motherfucker just grabbed the ball from me. Are you fucking serious?
Drummond with a screen on Fultz.
Where's the foul at?
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up, officials.
Get ready for the comeback.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. 2K, Ian, if you know what I'm talking about, 2K, man, they will
if they
cheat
don't
you.
think about it, at least they
If
might
they
be
want the
distracted
computer to
by
win,
your
they will
presence.
cheat you.
Here's
Man,
what Chicago's
they'll do
going
some
with
real
right
funny
now.
shit.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Zach LaVine. Fast break, here comes Chicago. MP with the ball. And the layup's good off the glass. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And the other thing, I love how they're
There's 2 of you
playing
guys
up
down
tonight,
there.
getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
With the 9-foot standing
computer is
reach,
stupid as
Carter
fuck.
has no trouble.
Your computer
putting
plays
that
stupid
away.
as hell.
And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Bulls are gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the
video game.
Green with a
They just
screen
let
on
this
it.
nigga do
The
whatever.
drive
Where
by
the foul
MP.
at? What the fuck is
That
going
one goes.
on?
Count
Why
it.
they keep grabbing me and shit like
MP's
that?
got
What the
6
fuck is that?
points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
MP against Anthony. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Out to Carter. Pass to Harris. Just 4 to shoot.
Yo, Ian, if you've been watching these last
Takes a 3.
couple of transitions,
Rebounded by
you've
Lamb.
seen how they hated on my guy. Literally, every time I get down
Outside
somewhere.
Green. This one for 3. Good in the assist.
And I'm not
goes
going
to
to
MP.
hit Green for the
MP's got 5 assists in the game. And here is Anthony. From
No, sir.
deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the... Through 1 quarter of action. Going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Banchero. Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Harris subbed in for Fultz. MP finds Drummond. MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Drummond. And he converts the layup. Drummond's got 6 here in this quarter. There's 1:38 left now here in the second. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got MP. Green is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's White in at the 2-guard position. Wagner passes to Ross. And the jam by Ross.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future. But not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. During a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent, that's a refreshing approach.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Guys, we haven't seen the type of numbers out of them at the line that we'd come to expect, especially.
Oh, no.
Anthony. Oh, and the jam by
What?
Anthony.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Drummond with a screen on Anthony. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass Anderson dunks
That
it
shit
down.
got me so mad
And
right
I
now.
like
The
the
ball
timing
went
that
directly
Drummond
through my
has
player
on
like
these
that. What
alley-oops.
the
That's not
hell?
as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Out to Harris. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Now Anthony. He's got 6. Wagner as screen on MP. Ross for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so a pretty lopsided game to the...
I've almost got all my playmaking badges. I've made sure that this year that if I ever go to the park with anybody or the rec, I'm making sure my playmaking badges are there so that we can score
There's a
and win
duel
the
at the
game
point
together.
guard position, really testing each other's ability to
real,
run
for real.
things. Cerebral battle.
Taking some time now to look
Anybody
at our
want to get on some
matchup.
of this, man?
And that's a halftime wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court for Orlando, Harris is out there with Fultz.
There's a foul out,
there's
Russ.
Van
Come
Carroll.
on, bro.
Then it's Bamba, and it's
Y'all have
Ross
not
in at the
called
3
one foul
second.
from you, brother.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Now, here's Banchero. He's guarded closely.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism.
First. For 5.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Fultz finds Bamba. Shoots. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, I appreciate how skilled Fultz is handling the ball. I mean, excellent at getting to his favorite spots on the floor.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's off from three-point range.
They did some fucking wild
Orlando's
shit.
going to less
That's
than
wild
productive
as hell.
2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Fultz against MP. Out to Anthony. The 3. No good.
Oh!
And so it's Chicago, holding a very comfortable 25.
Too many forced shots, MP. Show some patience.
I didn't even shot the ball really. Shut your ass up.
Thanks for the follow.
What's going on?
This is why we
Oh, I can most definitely do that. I got you.
got this.
That's on Twitch. Okay, yeah, on Twitch, yeah. I can most definitely
And
do
there's
that.
a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Green is out there with White. Then there's Andre Drummond.
Shoot it,
Then
Green.
It's
What are you
MP.
doing?
And it's Dosunmu in at the 2 guard. Lock at 6. Smalls passes to Green. And here is Dosunmu over Anthony. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, Green
Very
is a piece of
surprising
trash.
that he came away
got the
empty
ball
there,
twice in the
especially
paint
given
and
room
refused
to
to
operate.
fucking shoot the
And
ball
right
up.
from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was
Why
like
did you say that?
watching
For the
a
Bulls.
cat play with a mouse. They
They
were able
patched
to
that
do more or
in there
less
for 'em.
whatever they wanted.
And an important
I really don't
milestone
want
for them
Green.
tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Miles Bridges.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a
Are you
great
kidding
all-around
me?
game. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Trying to get open is Carter. Fultz, no good.
I didn't get that? You mean to fucking tell me that they didn't? Oh my God.
White with
this
it.
dude's a piece of shit, bro.
On the wing, Green. A 3 from MP. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 assists. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved it.
That was bullshit at the end right there. They said I didn't get that one, but I was all over that dude. They really hate with that shit. I'm gonna retry it. The fuck? Yo, 2K was stupid for adding that shit. That's one of the stupidest things to ever add in this fucking game. Almost like we don't listen to the fans. We do what we want to do. Gee. I'm on the no VC for 2K. I'm buying no VCs for 2K. I'm not giving them no extra fucking money. You spend $100 and something on the game, and they still make you spend hundreds more to try to make your VC up, and that shouldn't even happen that way. I ain't playing Orlando again. Well, that's fucking weird.
Right there. Let's get going. We lost one game, not the end of the world. We just need to get back to work and clean up a few things. Let's get back at it. We're getting very little production out of these fast break opportunities. So we're gonna work on that. Coaches, set up the drill. Let's get it, fellas.
Let's go.
Good. All right, let's Let's move on. Come on, box it out, man.
How's the ball going right through me when I steal? This is one drill that I hate.